What's up? What's up, people? Welcome to Top Flight TV. Come on in the room, hit the like, subscribe button if you'd like to. I would appreciate that. Appreciate you. Hope y'all having a great day. Fraud alert. We're gonna get right to it. We're gonna get right to it. Mike TV is a fraud. Mike TV. I don't know if I didn't want to give him a lot of shine, a lot of clout, but it's what he wants, I guess. And I'm not messy, you understand? I'm not a messy guy, so I don't want to go back and forth with YouTubers, you understand? But this has to be addressed. Mike TV is a fraud, y'all. Are you familiar with him? If not, go check him out, whatever. You can form your own opinion. I was on his channel last night, and he kicked me off. And he's very tactical. He's very deceptive, and it has a lot of agent. It has a lot of agent written all over it. All right. If anybody's familiar with this, if you're familiar with it, man, leave a comment. Because yeah, man, I didn't have time to address it last night when everything transpired. I'm gonna tell y'all the story real quickly. This guy, I'm gonna tell you, when I first came into contact with this guy, when I first saw his presentation, whatever he's trying to do over there, FBA, Foundational Black Americans that are online, people that subscribe to FBA, this is a warning to y'all, because they over there sending money in, they over there buying merch. This dude got FBA merch for sale, but he's not giving FBA vibes, right? So anyway, I clicked on his channel about 2 months ago, and it had all this FBA stuff. And if you listen to the video, he's talking about, he sounds like a baby Tariq Nasheed, right? He's using all the words, all the lingo, right? And I'm watching this, and I found it to be very odd, because foundational Black Americans, man, men, we don't mimic people like that. We don't just outright, if somebody's saying a certain word, we might pick up a word, but every word, every action, I mean, it's like a clone. We don't do that. Even if we might get the inkling to do it, we do not do stuff like that, right? So I noticed, I'm like, this dude is saying everything Tariq Nasheed says. He is acting like he's I thought it was a parody show at first. I thought he was doing like a parody of Tariq Nasheed. So I said, this is odd. Let me follow. I want to see what this is about, because I knew that, I had a feeling that the day would come, which happened last night. All right, so as I would see his stuff, he broadcasts at least 2-3 times a day. I find that to be odd too, all right? I mean, maybe more than that. He does a lot of broadcasts. He's definitely trying to get his channel popping, right? Cool. Then I start seeing some of the content, and he's promoting very hateful content under the guise of an FBA. Very hateful. Go over there and look at some of the headlines, and he's really bashing Africans and Caribbeans, and that's not what we do. That's not what we about, right? But he's taking what's going on Twitter, and he's like putting it on steroids, right? So he's carrying all this stuff out, and he's mimicking Tariq Nasheed, but it's like a parody of Tariq Radio. It's a lot of hateful content over there. He's talking down to people for absolutely no reason, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, this is interesting. I chuckle at some of the stuff, but I'm like, no, we're not hateful people, dog. Our objective is not to come on here and to bash other people from other countries. No, we simply stand up for our lineage, and we simply are in a process, in a political time, where we're speaking up and letting it be known who we are and what we about. So, you know, this guy's taking it overboard, and it's a lot of hate, it's a lot of disrespectful content going on, and it's like a joke, right? So last night he had a broadcast about Tariq Nasheed, and I knew it was coming. I said, all right, cool. I knew this day was coming. I knew he had planned on drumming up all this attention, garnering all this attention from FBA people, right? And then one day he's going to pop out the blue and he's going to go at Tariq Nasheed. A lot of his content is going at Dr. Umar Johnson, right? And what I was trying to explain last night, right, because dude kicked me off. He didn't want to hear anything that made sense. He didn't want to hear anything that I had to say. He wanted to joke and clown me and just do a bunch of immature stuff, right? Cool, that's fine. It's his platform, whatever. But he does a lot of Umar videos. So last night he did a video about Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed was on street radio and he was bigging up Umar, okay? So what? So Mike TV got all of his little bitch ass feelings, because he's a bitch ass nigga. Let me tell you, yeah, he got all of his little feelings, right, and got all emotional. Oh, Tariq, why are you bigging up Umar? And I'm sitting back, I'm like, what the hell is this, man? And pardon my language, I do not mean to cuss, man. But I'm thinking to myself, man, what is going on right now? I said, I knew this day was coming. My man is all emotional. He got his panties in a bunch. The callers are calling up and they talking crazy about FBA. They talking crazy about our brother Tariq. They talking about Umar. Now, the thing is, when I hear Tariq or anybody, look here, Umar, I got a lot of respect for Dr. Umar Johnson. And that's why I know this dude, Mike TV, is not FBA. All right? Because like I said it last night, he almost threw a fit. Most FBA have love for Dr. Umar Johnson. He couldn't wrap his head around that because he can't be FBA. He can't be. He's like a off-brand type of dude. I don't know where he's from. I don't know who his family is or where they're from. But dude is definitely not cut from the FBA cloth. And that's why I'm here to tell y'all, and I want to warn y'all. I want to put this out to y'all because they over there sending money in and they over there buying merch. So I click on, because I wanted to, I thought it was going to be a situation where we can, we can chime in. You understand? So I click on, and what I told him was, I said, yeah, first and foremost, Tariq already defeated Dr. Umar in their little back and forth. So, he went on and on about how Umar hasn't been defeated. Listen, we don't wish harm on Umar, brother. You do, and that's how we know something is up with you. Something is up with you. Okay? You got us twisted, Holmes. You got us twisted. That's not the type time we on. We not rocking with the Pan-Africanism, okay? We're not endorsing FDMG, but we're also not endorsing harm to our brother Umar, okay? And when I got on the channel last night and I tried to explain that, dude kicked me out. He tried to joke me and all this other stuff, and I found it to be, I knew that was coming. I knew I was going to have that exchange with him one day. It's called Mike TV. Go check him out. Go see what I'm talking about. All he does is like try to do controversial shows. But this is the message to Mike TV. This is a message. When you get with for this, because you will. Listen here, homie. I don't know if you were sent by the feds, right? I don't know if you're an agent provocateur, because that's what it's looking like, right? It looked like they sent you to embrace FBA, to put on an FBA costume, to spread hate to other nations and other lineages, right? To make it seem like that's what we're about. And now your mission is to attack our big brother, Tariq. right? But look here, Holmes. That little shit you doing over there, that's not going. I don't know what you gonna get a couple dollars, a couple views. What do you think? Where do you think that's going, man? That's not going to go far. All right, because the people that tried to call up last night and explain to you that he didn't endorse Umar, you know, you need to calm down. You're a little too emotional about this. Because my man was super duper emotional. It was really unnecessary. So, you know, he's going to have to really, the people over there with him, his chat and the people that are participating, they're weird too. I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. They must be from somewhere else too. Or they just must be some off-brand type of Negroes. Because they was on there co-signing and they was over there bashing, you know, our lineage and things of that nature, all because Tariq said that he respects Umar or he would bail him out. I would bail Umar Johnson out of jail. Let me say this to you, Mike TV. All right, do you care about the mission or do you care about hate? It seems to me the only thing you care about is hate, right? If Umar Johnson was in a bind, dog, that's our brother. I don't agree with Umar on a lot of stuff, but I agree with him on 95% of the stuff he says. I agree with him. As far as the school goes, do I believe he's a scammer? I don't believe Umar is a outright scammer. I believe Umar meant well. I believe he got in over his head, right? And I believe he got stuck with these buildings. He got stuck with this idea. Umar is guilty of being stingy and egotistical. That's what I believe. I don't believe he set out to scam millions of dollars from the black community. Because where would you go after that? Where do you go? You know what I'm saying? It's not like he out here like polite and flossing jewelry and cars. Nah, every time you see Umar, he's speaking up for the people. And I think Tariq respects that, and I think most FBA, we respect that. When Umar is speaking, we listen. Do we find humor in Umar? Absolutely. He can be absolutely ridiculous sometimes, and we'll laugh at him or with him. But do we wish hate on that man? No, we don't. And that's the difference. That's what some of the people were trying to explain to you. They were saying that you don't critique a black man in public. They got that wrong. What they meant to say is, when you're sitting down on a platform, I believe Tariq is at a point where there's no need to sow seeds of dissension at this point. There's just no need. It doesn't benefit anybody. You know, when you're secure and you're confident in who you are, you don't need to, you know, if I spanked somebody at one point, if I defeated somebody at one point, I don't need to keep going at them. I already crushed them. Now I can pull them up. My brother, you fighting your brother, right? If you fighting your brother out in the backyard and you get the best of him, you don't stomp your brother. You don't stomp him. You pick him back. After you whoop them, you pick him up. Right? But you don't know nothing about that, Mike TV, because you're not a brother. You're not one of us, Holmes. You're not one of us. Stop acting like you're one of us. I called him out on it, and he quickly got me up out of there. Right? He quickly removed me from the panel. So y'all beware of Mike TV, a little funny looking dude, funny sounding dude. Sound like he's fresh out the FBI office. We're not doing that, dog. We don't hate other countries and other nations and people from other countries. We don't hate. We're with who is with us. You understand? And it's unfortunate that this guy is running around and his people following him and donating to him and putting money in his pocket and spreading this message of hate. You dig? And that's not what we on. If anybody here, man, leave a comment. If you ran across this fraud, man, I want you to leave a comment and tell me your thoughts on this. Tell me your thoughts on this cat, man. Because I know I can't be the only one that has seen this. I know I ain't tripping, man. Yeah, let me know what you think, man. I'm out of here. I'm on my way to DC to shoot a video. We about to make some art. You dig? We about to make a movie. I'm at top floor. We got a busy weekend. It's raining, but we gonna make it happen. You dig? So, boom. I'm up out of here. Thank y'all.